What's up, nerds and nerdettes and wee little nerdlings all? It's your buddy Big Johnny G for Two Gun Pixie presents Legendary Gaming.
Shut up and sit down.
Hi! Thank you so much for joining us. I'm your buddy Big Johnny G, and we do this every Tuesday. Every Tuesday, we drop a Tabletop Takeout Tuesday, which are, it's not a full review, it's bullet points as to why myself, my partner Tom Bulo, my wife, or the 20-Sided Warriors, why any of us have enjoyed when a particular title has come out and hit that damn table to give us a little bit of fun on the tabletop adventure. We do videos every day of the week, sometimes more than one. We do this all for fun. This is a for fun channel. There's no backers, there's no patrons, there's no sponsors. So if you like us, please give us a subscribe, give us a like, maybe share one or more of our videos with people you think would also enjoy them. Please don't spam. Don't spam. Now, today what I want to do is I want to talk to you about a game called The Resistance Avalon. Now, this game has been out for a number of years. I started playing it a few years back, fell off the radar for a while, but it's back in my radar again now. First and foremost, I pretty much have been as long as I can remember, so I'll say my whole life, a fan of the Arthurian cycle. The King Arthur myths, the Round Table, Merlin, Lancelot, the Lady of the Lake, the whole 9 yards, everything. I absolutely love. As far as the fantasy and adventure stuff goes, I literally cut my teeth on the Arthurian cycle and stories. So anything that's about King Arthur, I eat up. I've always enjoyed games about King Arthur. I never thought there's quite enough. And this takes a really interesting take, a bit of a twist, I think, on the King Arthur versus Mordred stories. Because this is a lot more subtle. This is more in court kind of stuff going on. Because this is about betrayal and backstabbings. This is about Mordred's influence in the Arthurian court more than it is about what's going on in any battlefield. And I think that is a unique twist that you don't really see in the other Arthurian-based games. So right away, from the first day I heard about this game, that caught my attention and made me want to get the game, basically play it and learn more. So this game is, in order to symbolically represent the fact that Mordred has spies in the court of Arthur, this is done that somebody or multiple players in larger groups, people in the group, are secretly not on King Arthur's side like you are. Allegedly. Unless you're a traitor. I don't know. How can you trust me? I can't trust you. It delivers that level of tension and suspense literally because nobody knows who anybody else is. You're given missions during the game, and it's a very simple system of secretly turning in, basically one token or another. Either that you do the task or you don't do the task. And nobody knows who put what in. So when it's time to determine whether the task has been completed or not by the knights, you're going to find out if someone in that group that was sent out was a traitor. Now, if you're not a traitor, you always have to do the good thing, the right thing. You always have to fight for King Arthur. If you're a bad guy, you can do whatever the hell you want. In fact, it behooves you, the player, to try to trick the other players. In almost every single game I've played, actually, I will say every single game of this I've ever played or heard of playing, the traitor never does anything treacherous on that very first turn. There's too much to go wrong. So it's worth it for the player who's the traitor to secretly do the right thing from time to time, because it throws a monkey wrench in, especially in larger games where there's more than one traitor. It really does add to the level of confusion on the other players. I love that level of tension, and it all works beautifully in this game. Now, because this game is just basically a series of putting something in a bag to represent whether you did it or not, which is a 1, 2, 3 decision, boom, it's done. The bulk of the time for the rest of this game is all player interaction. That's another thing I love. When a game has high levels of player interaction, it makes it more, well, interactive of a game, and therefore more engaging. You're going to have more fun, and it's going to create better memories. 3-4 years from now, you're going to be able to talk to your friends about that great thing that happened when you were playing whatever, in this case, the Resistance Avalon. The player interaction back and forth is just, it really all comes down to accusations and defense. How are you going to defend yourself? Are you good at defending yourself? Are you good at lying? Are you good at telling the truth? Hey, listen, that is a legitimate question. Because every single time, with any group of players I've ever sat at a table with, whenever there's a hidden role kind of game, everybody automatically always assumes that I'm it, that I'm the bad guy, or one of them. I literally have never played a game where anybody has trusted me. No matter what I say, no matter what I do. If I do something honestly, they think I'm lying. If I do a lie, they think I'm lying. I can't win. But it makes it fun. I mean, that's really it in a nutshell. Lying to people. Are you a good liar? Can you lie? I mean, it's all about deception, and that's where the strategy comes in, really, is when are you going to need to lie? That's the best part, I think, of the game. I think that's where the crux of winning or losing this game lies, is not if you're a good liar, as much as when. When are the traitors going to do something traitorous, instead of just doing what they're supposed to do to make themselves look good and other people look bad? It's a wonderful strategy. It's a deep strategy. It's going to keep you guessing. It's going to keep you on the edge of your seat. It's going to keep you accusing your friends of BS. There's been a couple of arguments. I'm not going to say fights. There has been a couple of arguments at the table. But, ultimately, like I said, it hasn't been fights. So it's all good. It's all fun. I think that this is a good gateway game. I think this is a good family game. I think this is a good game pretty much for anyone that can get to the table, sit their ass down, and spend some time playing. But don't listen to me or any other reviewer. You don't know if we've been bribed or bought to tell you what the publisher or producer of a game thinks, what they want you to hear. Go watch some playthroughs. Watch some playthroughs, and that's going to be the best way that you're ever going to determine if this or any other game is something you and your buddies are going to enjoy. Me? I think you will. But anyway, go. Check out some videos and see what you think of the Resistance Avalon.